Hi guys, back at our favorite spot. The doves seem to have moved off the farm. There's not much movement, much activity. We've got 3 down so far. Let me quickly show. There's 3 doves down. We're waiting for the rest to come in. There's a couple of doves over there on the roof, and there's a bit of movement on the farm, but not like we used to. We've spruced up our table. Our table, which is usually white, has been spruced up. And then we've added another touch. If I zoom in, you'll see there just behind the doves, we've actually now added a little flag for the wind. Because the wind does sometimes pick up here on the farm, and it comes from different directions. It's not the same directions and not steady all the time. So we've got a little flag there just to give you that extra peace of mind and put proper kill shots in without having to wound any animals, because the idea is to get them down as soon as possible. We don't like to wound animals, it's not fun. The idea is to shoot them humanely, kill them quickly. But yeah, this is so far. We will keep you posted as the day progresses. You guys see, the problem with shooting on a working farm is we from time to unexpected visitors. Now these guys just came to fill up the silos. See down there is our decoys. They've grown a bit. There's a lot more now. We've got about 20 down. It's a lot slower than other days. It's hot in Cape Town. The canola has been cut in the Malmesbury and Melkbos area. So what happens when they start cutting down the canola, the doves tend to move from the farm. So yeah, it's a lot slower today. But besides the fact that it's slow, we've also got these the normal day-to-day farm activities that carry on the farm, and that also scares off the doves. I mean, they're not going to come sit here by these decoys now while this oak's busy offloading feed into the silos. But yeah, he's almost done. As soon as he's left, I'm sure we'll have some more doves coming in, because yeah, we've got a nice pile of decoys there, and the doves are flying. They are flying. So yeah, hold thumbs and let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so I've had to move from where I was because there were absolutely no doves coming in. Nothing at all. So I'm actually in between the cattle now. If I pan over this way, you'll see I'm in between the cattle. And yeah, the doves are all sitting on those shaded carports over there. I don't know why. But then I put a couple of decoys down here and they just started coming in. But yeah, so I've got about 35 down here so far. So I'm lying over that side as well. But yeah, at least it's going better. But as I say, the doves they're busy moving now from the farm. So this will probably be our last weekend at this location for the season, shooting doves. But yeah, so we'll see how many we can get down for the day. Okay guys, that's a wrap for the day. We were actually shooting in 3 locations today because the doves were moving around all over. Our usual spot wasn't producing at all. We shot about 20 there. And then we moved in between the see over here. So what we did is in these corridors at the ends, because we can't shoot in between the cattle. You can't take a chance to shoot in between the cattle, and you have a bullet that ricochets, and you could end up, you know, a cow. I mean, if we had to shoot a cow in the head, we would have one unhappy farmer. So we shoot at the ends where the corridors come out, where there's no cattle. And in this corridor we shot over 100, in the other corridor over 100 as well, and then at our usual spot 20. So yeah, the tally for the day is in the vicinity of between 225 and 230 doves down for the day, which is not a bad day. If you take into consideration that most of the doves have now buggered off to greener pasture, so to say. And if you look at the way the day started out, very, very slow. And then yeah, it picked up. But today was a day that we had to work for our doves. They didn't come easy. We didn't sit in one spot. And we had wind. It was a bit challenging with the wind. I mean, these little pellets are 18.13 grains. They get blown all over by the wind. So we had a good day. Let's call it 225 for the day. I think is a very good day. It's end of the season. I think there might be 1 or 2 more episodes, depending what the farmer says, if the doves are still here or not. So guys, yeah, if you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing. We're still new at this. We're getting into it, into the video making thing. It's something brand new for us that we haven't done in the past. But we think there's definitely a market for what we do. and later on we'll be doing some reviews as well, some air guns and also rim fires and center fires as well. And yeah, so if you like what we're doing, consider subscribing and liking the video, and we'll keep posting them. Thanks guys, have a good one.